Hello, hello. Good morning, student. Today we are going to deal with the new topic, that is the sewerage system. Sewerage system is all about the that how the uh, sewer line will be laid, and how the will be sewage will be transferred through the sewer line system from the household area or from the source generated area of the sewage to the disposal point. In the previous section, we have discussed about the system of the collection and conveyance of the sewage, and we have dealt with the conservancy system and water carriage system and their merits and demerits in the very details. But today we are dealing with the sewerage system. Sewerage system, first of all, are classified as in three parts. First is combined system, second separate system, third partially separate system. Now, first of all, we will see in detail, one step by step, that how all these methods are actually works. Okay, when only one set of sewer is laid, that is only one pipe or one conduct is laid for carrying both the sanitary sewage and storm water, it is called as the combined system. That is the first system. That is when only one set of sewer, that is the pipe or the conduct, is laid carrying both the sanitary sewage and the storm water, is called the combined sewer. Similarly, in the second system, that is in the separate system, if a portion of a storm water is allowed to enter in the sewers carrying the sewage, and remaining storm water flows in separate set of sewers, it is called partially separate system. Sorry, this is about the partially separate system. Means only a portion of, not in the separate system there will be the two set of the sewer, that is one set will carry the sewage system, that is the sanitary sewage, and one set will carry the storm water. This is about the sanitary separate system. Similar in the third system, that is the partially system separate system, if a portion of storm water, not fully no, not the full quantity of storm water, that is in the case of combined sewer, if a portion of storm water is allowed in the sewers of the sewage, that is which the sewers which is carrying sewage, and the remaining storm water flows in separate set of sewers, it is called as the partially separate system. Now, why it is done in the partial separate system, we will see in very detail. Similarly, the next point is the combined system is most suited in areas where having small rainfall which is evenly distributed throughout the area, because at such places the self-cleansing velocity will be available in every season. But as only one sewer is laid in the system, therefore it can only be used in crowded areas where it is very difficult to lay two sewers. Means you have to understand that there are three systems are generated in the sewer system. Then why there are necessity? First, we have understand that what they are, that is what is combined system, that is it carried only one set of pipe. What is separate system, that is it carried two set of pipe. And what is partially separate system, that is it is the improvement of the separate system, that is that if we are allowing small portion of storm water to enters into the sewers which is carrying the sewage, and the remaining storm waters flows in the separate set of sewers, means it is the partially separate system. Now the important point is, now the combined system, we are dealing about the combined system, is more suited in areas having the very small rainfall, means the where the storm water generation or the quantity of storm water is not very high. Therefore this combined system is suited in such areas which is evenly distributed in the areas, means the rainfall is over evenly uh, counted or evenly distributed over the area, because at such places self cleansing velocity of the sewer will be available in every season. As only one sewer is laid in this system, therefore it can be used in the crowded areas, because the load on the sewer system will be very less due to the less concentration of the storm water. As only one sewer is laid in the system, therefore it can be used in the crowded areas, means the very highly dense populated area, and where the generation of the sanitary sewage is also very high, and hence it can be used very in the crowded areas where it is very difficult to lay two sewers. Okay, मीन्स ये आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि कंबाइंड सीवेज हमको कहाँ कहाँ, ये कंबाइंड सेपरेट सिस्टम हमको कहाँ, ऐसी जगह फर्स्ट पॉइंट कि हाँ जहाँ पे आपका स्टॉर्म वाटर का जनरेशन बहुत कम होता है, या दूसरी जगह जहाँ पे आप क्राउडेड एरिया के हम वहाँ पे ऑलरेडी दो सेट के सिस्टम को यूज़ नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है। तो ऐसी जगह आपको हमको कंबाइंड सीव सिस्टम को ही हमको यूज़ करना पड़ेगा, भले उसके कोई भी डिमेरिट्स बहुत ज़्यादा क्यों ना हो, ठीक है। सिमिलरली इफ़ द रेनफॉल इज़ वेरी इज़ हैवी एंड इट इज़ फॉर शॉर्ट टाइम, मीन्स अगर बहुत छोटे टाइम के लिए भी रेनफॉल आ रहा है, बहुत हेवी रेनफॉल आ रहा है जहाँ पे उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन और उसका क्वांटिटी बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहा है, देयरफॉर इट इज़ बेटर टू प्रोवाइड सेपरेट सिस्टम, बिकॉज इट इन कंबाइंड सिस्टम सेल्फ क्लिनजिंग वेलोसिटी विल नॉट बी अवेलेबल फॉर मोस्ट ऑफ द पीरियड ऑफ द ईयर। मीन्स आपको इसके लिए इन सच क्वांटिटीज़ के लिए आपको सेपरेट सिस्टम ही अलाउ करना पड़ेगा। मीन्स यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट इज सेपरेट सिस्टम एंड व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी, एंड यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट इज कंबाइंड सिस्टम एंड व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी। ऐसी कौन सी जगह पे हमको या फिर ऐसे कौन से पॉइंट पे हम कंबाइंड सिस्टम को यूज़ करना पड़ेगा, या ऐसे कौन सी जगह पे या ऐसे कौन से पॉइंट पे हमको सेपरेट सिस्टम को यूज़ करना पड़ेगा। दीज आर द थिंग्स विच वी आर डीलिंग विद। Now next point is, so this is the pictorial view, that is the waste water or the waste is generated from the residences, that is the waste to up to the to wastewater treatment. When the water that goes down the drains, that is in the sewage, in the sewer, enters in the sewer system, means when we flush out the waste from the water closet or from the bath, most municipalities have separate system for storm water and wastewater, but those that use only one set of pipe for both functions are called combined system. During heavy rains, combined system have often spill some of the untreated waste into the water bodies because the treatment system lacks the capacity for use such, ठीक है। Now this is the pictorial view that when the waste starts from the for its destination, that is for up to the sewage treatment plant, that one pipe or that is the waste is generated from this household area, that is the sanitary sewage, and the second is the storm water which is generated by the rainfall, and which is collected in the courtyard or in the road surface. It is again collected by one set of pipe and it is transferred to the sewage treatment plant. But in the separate system, there are two set of pipe, that is one set is again going that is the sanitary sewage is going separately to the STP, that is the sewage treatment plant, and the rainfall, that is the storm water which is generated from the rainfall duration, is again collected and it is directly disposed of to the nearby water bodies or for the groundwater recharge. Okay, so this is the benefit of separate system, that if such water, that is we generally assume it that the storm water which is directly collected into the drain is generally assumed that it is pure in nature, because it is does not come in contact with the sanitary sewage, because sanitary sewage requires heavy treatment for its purification. But if such storm water directly meets into the natural river body or groundwater recharge, it will if it having some impurities, then the process of self purification of the stream will obviously clear out its impurities by its natural process. So if and again, if we are adding this rainwater into the sanitary sewage, the quantity will increase, and the quantity will increase, and it will increase the load on the sewage treatment plant, and sewage treatment plant will have to treat all the water which is generated from the combined system. So we have to understand the difference between those. Okay. So what are the merits and demerits of separate system? Following are the merits and demerits of this separate system, that is, the sewage flows in the separate system, therefore the quantity to be treated is small, which results in economical design of treatment works. That is, the sewage flows in the separate system, therefore the quantity to be treated in the treatment works, that is in the STP, will be very less. The separate system is cheaper than the combined system because only sanitary sewage is closed sewer, and storm water which is unfoul in nature can be taken out through open gutters or drains, whereas both types of sewage is to be carried in closed sewer in case of combined system. So this is one of the basic advantages, that storm water is unfoul in nature, so it can be taken out through the open gutters or open drains. So and if it is carried in the combined system, the section of the pipe will be that is the diameter of the pipe will be very high, and we have to carry the burden of the higher pipe, that is the higher diameter pipe, and therefore but in the separate system we will have to buy the smaller section pipe, and which is generally cheaper in nature. Okay. So during the disposal during disposal of the sewage which is to be pumped, the separate system is cheaper. There is no fear of stream pollution. मीन्स आपको डिस्पोजल भी चीपर रहेगा जो पंपिंग करेंगे. पंपिंग के अगर करना है, इफ़ यू हैव टू pump the sewage, the quantity of the sewage we have to pump will be smaller quantity, and there will be no fear of stream pollution. Likewise, following are the demerits of the separate system. Generally, self-cleansing velocity is not available due to small quantity of sewage. Therefore, flushing is required at various points. Means if only the wastewater or sewage is carrying from the one set of pipe, and therefore it requires there may be the chances of accumulation of waste at certain points. So requirement of flushing or the waste flushing of water is required, so that the waste should be carried from one point to another point easily. So if the smaller section, if the if the waste is moving in the smaller section of the pipe, therefore it is the self cleansing velocity is not available. Means the self cleansing means the water will the sewage will not be moved from easily by its own, and hence at some we have to identify the various points where it may be accumulate, or it may be choked. So the flushing points or flushing zones will be provided, and hence we have to add water or flush the water into the pipe. So it is the major demerit of the separate system. So there is always a risk that storm water may enter in a sanitary water and cause overflowing of the sewer and heavy load on the treatment plant. Means it is always risk that the storm water may enter in the sanitary sewage and cause the overflowing, because we are not designing the section of the pipe for the storm water. And if such storm water enters in the sewer by way, if some through manhole or during the heavy rainfall, then the load on the treatment plant will increase, and hence the overflowing of the sewage will take place. As two sets of sewers are laid, therefore its maintenance cost is also high, and we have to accept that if we are maintaining the two sets of the sewer, that is one for sanitary sewage and one for storm water, and therefore the maintenance cost for those sewer line will be more. In busy lanes, that is lanes laying of in busy lanes, the laying of two sewers is difficult, which is also cause great inconvenience to the traffic during repairs. And this is the major demerit, because while laying and during the maintenance or during the repairs, there is a huge inconvenience occur to the traffic or the commuters which is passing the nearby site, and it causes huge disturbance to them. Okay. So moving to the next slide, that is the what are the various inflow sources or the infiltration sources into the pipe. So means as we have said earlier in the section, that there is a there is always a risk that the sanitary sewage will enter in the pipe, or the rainwater pipe, rainwater flow will enter into the sanitary. So how it is possible? Because so this is the residence where the roof drain connection, that is the storm water connection, is also connected to the foundation drain, and it is connected directly to the either in the storm water or to the combined sewer. Similarly, this is the road sewer, where the road is also carrying at the corner the storm water or is sewer. If the faulty lateral connection that occur, means if there is not proper connections occur properly, if the roots of the heavy trees used to broke the pipe system, or therefore the seepages and the leakages will starts from these areas. Generally, the cracked or broken pipe or deteriorated manhole, which they have completed their ages and still they are functioning, and in such cases their leakages are generally occur, and hence there is urgent requirement to reduce all such faulty repairs or faulty connections or faulty manholes or sewer appurtenances. So these are all such causes for the inflow of the sources and infiltration sources. मीन्स आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि अगर मान लीजिए यहाँ पे ब्रोकन कोई लैटरल आ जाता है, या फिर ब्रोकन आपके रूट्स की वजह से कोई डैमेज हो जाता है पाइप को, या पुराना कोई पक्का मैनुअल कनेक्शन है, या फिर आपका प्रॉपर कनेक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, तो फॉल्ट अगर यहाँ से वाटर निकल के यहाँ जा सकता है, या वाटर यहाँ से निकल के यहाँ जा सकता है। तो इस सेपरेट सिस्टम में यहाँ पे भी हमारा डिटोरेटेड यानी डिटोरेशन करने की या फिर इन्फिल्ट्रेशन करने के बहुत सारे चांसेस होते हैं। सो आगे, सो व्हाट आर द मेरिट्स एंड डीमेरिट्स ऑफ द कंबाइंड सिस्टम? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल सी द मेरिट्स ऑफ द कंबाइंड सिस्टम. देयर इज नो नीड ऑफ फ्लशिंग फर्स्ट, as we have just seen right now. That is why flushing is required, because it is having sufficient quantity of water into the sewer line, and hence because such quantity of water will generate this self rinsing velocity easily available at more places due to more quantity of sewage. And hence the water will the sewage will pass easily from the source point to the disposal point. Similarly, the rainwater dilutes the sewage, and hence therefore it can be easily and economically treated. Next is house plumbing can be easily done because only one set of pipe will be required, and following are the demerits. That is, initial cost is high as compared to the separate system because we have to use the higher section of the pipe, and hence the initial cost of the pipe will be more. It is not suitable for areas having rainfall for small period because the dry weather flow, that is the sewage, will be small, due to which the self cleansing velocity will not be available, resulting in the silting up of the sewers. Means generally in our system or in our country, the rainfall is used to occur only for a small period of the year, or we can say 3 to 4 months of the year, and rest of the year or rest of the 8 to 9 months, the water or the rainfall is used to not come, and we don't assume it that the rainfall will occur, and hence in such condition, that is the dry weather flow, that is the sanitary sewage, will be the very small, and due to which the self cleansing velocity will not be available because the higher section of the pipe will carry very small quantity of the sewage, and hence the self cleansing velocity will not occur, and and the similar condition will occur just like in the separate system, that the waste water is used to accumulate at some certain point, and again we will have to use the flushing, and again at certain points, and this is the again a disadvantage is related to it. If the whole sewage is to be disposed of by pumping, it is uneconomical. Means if we have to dispose it of by the pumping methodology, or if the whole pumping we have to done by the to dispose of the sewage related into the combined sewage, because if it is not moving from the one end to the another end, we have to pump to up to the disposal point, and hence if we are continuously pumping, therefore it requires the energy and cost of installation of the pump, and hence it is uneconomical to use the pump in such section and such situation. During heavy rains, the overflowing of sewers will endanger the public health. Means in such areas, if we have designed the section of pipe moderately, or for a medium size section, and if during some heavy rainfall the overflowing of the sewers will occur, then the sewers or the sewage will spills out from the sewer line, and hence it will endanger the public health, and hence we have to take the measure to take care of the public health. And this is what is the merits and demerits of the partially separate system. Following are the merits of partially separate system. That is, it is the improvement of the separate system. First of all, you have to understand that it is the improvement of separate system. Means it is or you can say understand that it is the improvement of both the system. That is, it neither neither combined system nor separate system. So what is the third system? That is partially separate system. So as it is an improvement over the separate system, economical and reasonable size of sewers are required. Means the economical section or the having normal depth are and reasonable size of sewers are required. The work of house plumbing is reduced because the rainwater from roof, sillage, from bath and kitchens etc. can be taken in the same pipe carrying the discharge from the water closet. Okay. No flushing is required because the quantity of sewage is increased as small portion of storm water is allowed to enter in the sanitary sewage. Means we are allowing this storm water portion, some quantity of storm water portion, as and when the and when the sewer line is used to get filled or up to its level, the storm water will move to the another point or another line, that is this actual line, that is the storm water line, and hence this is the and hence it is known as the partially separate system. Means what we are getting from it, that in the partially separate system again we are using the two set, but in the sewage system the flushing is used by the method of the by the method of the quantity of storm water is allowing in the sanitary sewage section, and when the sanitary sewage section is used to get filled and used to get saturated with the self cleansing velocity, the water will again starts to move in the separate system. Okay, so it is the major advantage of the or major system of the partially separate system. So what are the demerits of the partially separate system? The cost of pumping is increased as a disposal points than the separate system, because a portion of storm water is mixed with the sanitary system. Again, that is, we have to pump some water at disposal point in that than the separate system, because the storm water portion is mixed with the separate sewage system. There are possibility of overflow requiring storm overflows, means storm water regulators, means यहाँ पे हम we have to means there may be possibilities, means because we are allowing the certain quantity of storm water and it is not regularized properly, then it required the storm water overflow regulator to manage or to regulate the overflow condition. In dry weather flow, the self cleansing velocity may not develop, and again the same condition will exist that in the absence of the rainy season. Then how to dispose of the waste by its own by using the self cleansing velocity. So this is up to the this is what about the sewerage system, that is the three major system we have discussed about today. That I am briefly summarizing the whole section or the whole sessions of today's lecture. That is, we have discussed the three system, that is the combined system, separate system, and partially separate system. In the combined system, only one set of pipe is used, where storm water, that is the rainwater, and sanitary sewage will move. In the separate system, there are two sets of pipe is used, where storm water and the rainwater are moved in the two separate pipes. And in the partially separate system, means it is the improvement of both the system, that is, it carries the two system, one carry for the storm water and one carry for the sewage, and but it allows the is quantity of storm water to flow into the sanitary sewage section sanitary sewage section and hence when the water and when the sewage is used to get its sewer line is used to get its self cleansing velocity, we generally regulate the flow to up to its own flow, that is the flow of storm water into its line, and that is the improvement of the Aborto system. Why we are doing this? Because we are generating the self cleansing velocity in the partially separate system, in the sewage carrying system. So this is all about the sewerage system. Hope you have understood the today's lecture, and if you have any difficulty you can ask me in, and you can post in the comment section. Okay, I'm signing off. Thank you for your patience listening.